This is The Post Up with DJ Tricey Trice. I'm running my mouth on everything hot in sports, news, drama, and whatever is blowing up the timeline. Let's get into it. Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Post Up. You already know me. I go by the name of DJ Tricey Trice, and I stay posted up right here, running my mouth about sports. Today's episode is all about the Unrivaled Semifinals that are going down tonight in New York City. Brooklyn, to be exact. Stu York, where y'all at? I know y'all been waiting on this. A lot of people were talking about tickets and going out. I love that Unrivaled has been doing so many different things with touring around the country and just being entertaining all together. Now, today, there are two matchups, and it is win or go home. That's what I really enjoy about Unrivaled. It's not best of 5. It ain't even best of 3. They said, we don't care how you played all season. We've already had 2 upsets. If you lose, you will go home. If you lose, you will go home. So let's talk about the 2 matchups that we have going on tonight. The first game is the Vinyl versus the Phantom, and the Phantom had a bye, so they didn't have to play in that first round of the playoffs, but Team Vinyl was fighting for their lives. They did not play exceptionally well all season, but they knocked off the Laces, y'all, which was crazy because the Laces were playing so well all season. Jackie Young, Slim, I mean, they were shining. They were doing their thing. Nas Hillman, they had a squad. Even Maddie Segrist was coming through and helping out. But hey, it just shows that any given night you have to show up. And if you get beat on a day that just so happens to be when your number is called and it's time for you to advance, so be it. Slim was a huge MVP candidate in my eyes. So this upset was huge. But Dearica, Hamby, and Ryan Howard were on a tear. When those two play in lockstep, there's really nothing that team can do. Brittany Griner has been playing a bigger role as well. We were hoping to see some more of Sanaya Rivers on Team Vinyl, but we haven't just yet. Defensively, she is doing her thing. She did hit a big 3-pointer that made a difference for the game that just passed, but we want to see more Sanaya Rivers. The success of Team Vinyl tonight is all on Ryan Howard and Dearica Hamby, as well as Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell has been a great X factor for the team. She has been stepping up. Now, you know that I'm a big fan of Ray Burrell. I've been a big fan of Ray Burrell. Her game, her athleticism, all of it. But usually when Ryan Howard and Dearica Hamby are playing well, they will attract the double team, which will leave other shooters open. Ray Burrell to slash to the rim, to do all of those extra things that are really going to push Team Vinyl over the edge. They are going to have to come with some fight tonight because they are up against Team Phantom. Now, Team Phantom has had some changes. Aliyah Boston is out with a lower extremity injury. She didn't even finish the last game. So we were all saying, where's AB on the live stream, which we will also be doing tonight. If you have time for on YouTube and Twitch, come join us, pull up. It'd be a good time. So Aliyah Boston is out, and Dana Evans will not be playing, of course, because she's been out the entire season. So Aziah James and Michaela Timpton have been assigned to the Team Phantom. Ghost Gang, how do you feel going into the playoffs, already playing well and having a coach of the year and surprising everybody this whole season, but then you go into your biggest game when the lights are the brightest with 2 players who haven't been on your team? Now, Aziah James has been assigned to a couple different clubs. She's been going off. She's been doing her thing. It's been making it seem like she should have been playing on the team this whole time and outshining some people who have been underperforming on teams. So she is one of the biggest assets in the development pool, and I'm not shocked that they actually pulled her for the playoffs. Very clutch player, very fast guard, great replacement for Dana Evans. My prediction for this game, I still think the Ghost Gang is going to pull it off. I know that's crazy, but Kiki Iriafen is going to step up, I believe. If Kelsey Plum and Kiki Iriafen continue to play how they've been playing, and Kiki elevates her game to meet where Aliyah Boston was on trajectory to continue to play at, I think they'll have a great chance. Now, Aliyah Boston was Defensive Player of the Year, so that's a big loss for Team Phantom, but they're going to have to get imaginative. I imagine their coach, Rodnika Hodges, is going to be inventive. We are going to see some things that we haven't seen before. She is going to have to use that thinking cap for Coach of the Year, because if she doesn't want her team to go home and literally go home at Brooklyn, she is going to have to pull it out tonight. I'm always rooting for my Sparks, Dearica Hamby and Ray Burrell. But again, Kelsey Plum is also on that side. And Team Phantom has been surprising me all season. My money tonight is on Phantom. Now, the second game we got going is the Breeze versus the Mist, and y'all know I had the Breeze winning the whole thing. So us pulling off that upset in that last game against the Rose was really everything that I've been waiting for, y'all. You already know I was rooting for Paige, Dominique Malunga, Rakia Jackson. I wanted for these young kids because these young women, because I think that people are underestimating them. They are leaning on more of the vets. They're saying that, you know, they don't have what it takes. And I knew from jump that they were going to be a scrappy team that was hungry. Paige went off for 29 points in that last game, y'all. 29 points. So if playoff Paige continues to show up, I want them to upset Stewie in New York so bad. If you have been watching my live streams, Stewie has become my op for the whole season. I'm just tired of it. I think she's a foul merchant. She be playing a little dirty. And honestly, too, it's just good rivalry. Good rivalry. I'm not a New York Liberty fan by any means. I do like Alicia Gray on Team Rose. Arike Agumbawale can play well when she's playing well. But I think all in all, Team Breeze is going to have to fight for it, but they are going to come out on top. So my money tonight is on Breeze in that second matchup, which means that my prediction for the finals is going to be Phantom versus Breeze, Paige versus Plum. Like we said that in a 1v1. We said it would be great if it happened in the championship, and look at that. The plot thickens, it could be happening. So thanks for tuning in to this episode. You now know my predictions. I want you to come hang out with me tonight just in a few hours here. I'm dropping this episode right before the game. That's why I'm keeping it short. It starts at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're out west, it's 4:30 p.m. I think it's 7:30 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. I cannot wait. I know the Barclays Center is going to be jumping. Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of The Post Up. Make sure you follow me on social media at DJ Tricey Trice. That's at DJ TRICEY. Twitch. I see y'all. Y'all been pulling up. So thanks for all the live streams. We've been having fun. I'm also, before I get off of here, let me announce to y'all that I am going to be giving away a card on Friday. I got a card. Big Foe. Flaws J. Johnson. I'm doing a live stream with the for the SEC quarterfinals on Twitch. We're going to do some live commentary. It's going to be fun. If you want this card, make sure you follow my Twitch. I'll remind all my people on YouTube, man, we've been like 4,000 deep in these live streams. So you don't want to miss it. We be having a lot of fun. The chat be great. I'll tap in with y'all tonight on more Unrivaled. Whew, y'all, say a prayer for Team Breeze. I'll talk to y'all on the next one. All right, that's a wrap on The Post Up. I ran my mouth, said what I said, and now it's your turn. Drop a comment, share it, and come back tomorrow, because I'm not done talking. And make sure you follow me on social media at DJ Tricey Trice. That's at DJ TRICEY TRICE. I'll be posted up here, y'all.